Hello everyone and welcome back to Up. It is the level 10 Journeyman save and we are here at Malvern Town. And we've just finished season 1. A lot has happened in that time, so I'm going to try and update you on everything that has gone down as quick as possible. Let's have a look. The first thing that happened was we received the draw for the quarterfinal of the FA Vars. We were drawn against West Didsbury and Chorlton or Fakenham. It turned out we got Fakenham. Doesn't even sound like a real name to me. Next up was some sad news. That's right, the old man of the team, Glen Southam, has left us. He's still getting transfers at 39 years old, bless him. He scored loads of penalties this year, but he's moved on. He's gone to Farnham. He rejected offers from Haywards Heath, Whitstable, Great Wakering, Basildon and numerous other teams. There's about 587 teams tried to sign Glen Southam. I don't know what's going on. He's chosen Farnham and he's left us. It's a sad day. The departure of Glen Southam apparently prompted every other team in the world to start making bids for our players. We were lucky in that Ethan Hodby decided to reject those bids and stay, as did Christian Owusu, our top goal scorer, and as did our goalkeeper Mitchell Stedman. We would have been screwed if he'd gone. Unfortunately though, it wasn't the same story for Malik Onwugbonu. Onwugbonu, one of my favourite players, did leave the club and he moved on. He went to Blackfield. I mean, they are a few leagues above us, but still, I'm really sad about seeing him go. I mean, Malik, we gave you a face. A face. Then Timmy Raheem decided not to leave the club and opted to stay until he didn't. Yeah, he also went to Blackfield. Who are you, Blackfield, and what do you want from me? Then Kale Price came out and said that he was staying at the club. Don't worry, he actually did stay at the club. He even signed a new contract just for good measure. I mean, I guess there was good news amongst the heartache of losing all the best players from my team. You know, they'd become basically my best friends during this time of lockdown and quarantine. But we did celebrate promotion. We were promoted pretty early on in the season. And then in the very next game, we were actually confirmed as the champions. So not too bad. I mean, we won the league, but we were knocked out of the FA Vars by Fakenham. I mean, look at the timing of these goals. We equalised in the 92nd minute only to go and concede in the 95th. Kill me now. I angrily went and ate an apple crumble after going out of that cup. I was very sad. I did though also sign some players. The first being Joe Thompson. I mean, he looks really good for this level. He's a striker, which we didn't really need, but I couldn't resist. He just looks really good. What doesn't look quite as good is the photo that I added in for him though. I mean, look at the graphical skills on this. Yeah, Joe, if you want to send me a better photo and you are for some reason watching this series, yeah, feel free to do so. It's ClatesFM on Twitter. Just, you know, slide in my DMs and send me some photos. I'll leave it. We then brought in another striker, Lewis Archer. Although I didn't bring him in as a striker, I brought him in to play him on the left wing. I mean, he looks really good for this level, and I went about finding him a picture. I mean, look at these graphical skills once again. After bringing in Archer and proceeding to play him on the left wing, I did actually stumble across this tweet of his. Guys, he just wants you to know that he's a striker. And next, and probably the best news that I get to share with you this episode, we finally signed George Wilson. It was only about 16 trials. He was only at the club for about 4 months on trial, not being able to play any games. About 582 phone calls, 354 contracts for him to just reject. We got him though. We got him. He must have got so sick of actually just not having a club that he was like, fine, I'm coming to Malvern. And there he is, in a Malvern shirt. Get in. And speaking of kits, we're going to get ourselves a couple of new kits for next season. And they are beauties. Have a look at them. Oh, beautiful. Shout out to Request a Kit who made these. I mean, we are going to look fly next year in our new league. Did I just say fly? We also got our youth intake. I mean, some of the players look pretty decent. We signed a few of them and then we completely blew our wage budget on it and we were way over our wage budget, which was an issue. But, I mean, I guess a few of the players look like they might be useful in the future. I guess we should probably have a look at results as well. Since that last episode, the matches that we've played took us all the way to the end of the season, as I did kind of mention before. The first game, since that episode, we ended up losing on penalties. It was the Hellenic League Cup quarter-final. We went out in the quarter-final of this cup on a penalty shootout. I mean, look how much we dominated. 23 shots compared to their 5. Not ideal. We lost 8-7 on pens. That was a bit of a shame. We then won all of our games up to this game here against Fakenham, as I've already mentioned in the recap at the start of this video. We did go out of the FA Vars here. I think they scored late. Yeah, they scored at the 94th minute to take it to a replay. Shocking anyway. They then scored in the 95th minute to win the replay after we'd managed to equalise and almost salvage it and take it to a penalty shootout. Kale Price scored his penalty 90+2. They went and scored in the 95th minute. So we were out of another cup in the quarterfinals. There was going to be no cup glory this season. Both of those cups I really wanted to do well in. The money that we would have got from the FA Vars would have been vital. Also, it's a trophy, isn't it? So, and you know, that Hellenic League Cup, we should have been winning it really. It's the other teams that are in it. I mean, we dominated our league, so we should be winning that League Cup really. It's a shame we went out. In terms of the league though, we went and won every other game. Now, you may be onto this already, but winning all of those games meant we won every single game in a season. That is right. It was a 30-game season and we won all 30 of our games. It actually got kind of tetchy towards the end. I'm not even sure tetchy is a word, but it kind of fits what I'm trying to say. There was a few games where we almost blew it. Not this game where we won 3-0, but here we managed to only score maybe not so much. They had 9 men. This game here, we managed to score late. That's right, Samuel Sesse, who I don't think I've introduced you to. We signed him. He's a cam, but we've been playing him left mid. I kind of mentioned in the recap that we don't really have any left midfielders. That's because Timmy Raheem left. He went to Blackfield. I couldn't really sign anyone who was decent, so I've tried to sign other positions that I thought might be able to do a job there. Sesse's mainly been a sub, but he scored some very important goals. He rescued the win there late on. He also scored late in a couple of other games as well, if I do recall. But yeah, we won all of our games in a league season. Now, we'll never do that again. I can assure you of that. As we go up to the division above next year, I'm pretty sure we're not going to win all of our games. It'd be great if we did, though. You can see actually some of the stats here then. Christian Owusu finished as the top goal scorer in the league. You might be wondering, well, where Kale Price is in that. He finished joint third. He got 17 league goals. Christian Owusu, though, out in front with his 22. It was also Christian Owusu who got the highest average rating in the league as well. He got himself 7.56. Hodby and Griffiths, you may or may not have realised, has actually left the club. As I was looking at the wages, I realised we were paying Aaron Griffiths £100 for every single game. He's one of the players that starts off at Malvern at the start. I couldn't justify it, especially when I went and spent all of our wages on the youth team, and it took us way above on our wage budget. I had to change something. We sold Griffiths. I went to try and sign a left back. The left back then rejected us to go to a different team. I've been playing Kai Davis as a left back, as you see here. He's definitely a right back, but he's been doing a good job at left back. So Kai, if you watch this, well done. You've been doing a good job at left back, so nice one, mate. But yeah, that's kind of the team as well. If you just wanted to have a quick look, it looks like this at the moment. You'll notice it's very different, and I'm just delighted we've managed to get George Wilson. George Wilson, who, if you look at this, is currently operating at a regional Premier Division level. Regional Premier Division level. Look at this league compared to the league we're in. It's got Bishop Stortford and Bognor Regis in it. That is cray. That is 160 in terms of reputation. Ours is 239, so you can kind of see the leap forward there. He's playing so far below his level, and you love to see it. Stick around, George. Stay here and do that as long as you want. You'll see also that the squad is much bigger. These are all the youth prospects that are now in the team. They're just bulking out our numbers. Unfortunately, though, we are paying them £5 a week, all of them, which is why our wage budget has just completely disappeared. It is useful to have some backup players. For most of the season, we've had the bare 16, I'd say, and no more because of our wage budget. But yeah, back to these stats. Aaron Griffiths did get the most assists before he left. Players of the match, Owusu got 8. Mitchell Steadman did get the most clean sheets with 16. And yellow cards, long live the Prince. Malik Onwugbonu, I mean, he's left us for Blackfield. Another player that's gone to Blackfield, but he did get 11 yellow cards. One day, maybe we'll meet again, Malik. I hope so. I did love that man. Maybe let's not go too far with that anyway. But that's kind of updates you on where you are. I'm going to get to work actually now, probably on trying to find some transfers. I need to do a bit of work. We're still getting offers in. What I have been able to start doing now is tie some people down to contracts that start at the end of next season, which is a nice luxury to have. I've tied down some of the big names. Cale Price has signed one of these. Ethan Hodby, I do believe though, wants too much of a wage that makes this not possible. Yeah, look, he's asking for I say a wage, it's not a wage, it's an appearance fee. We can offer about £55. Ethan Hodby wants 230, so we can't tie him down. He may leave. He's again another player that's one of our better ones. But yeah, that's kind of a little update on there. At the end, we've had the recap. That's an update on where we are right now. I'm going to go and try and prepare us for this next season. We're still in April, so I haven't actually gone to the next season, but I'll be back with the next video, or once we get to that point. But yeah, I think I'm going to leave it at that for today. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you're still really enjoying this series. I am loving playing it. I really am. It's a big change from the Hertha save where we're high flying. I mean, we're still getting wins, so I suppose we're high flying just at a very different level. We're high flying at ground level. How's that? Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Before you do go, please make sure you like this video. Let's see if we can get 10 likes on this video. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? And make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn the bell on for notifications. I don't know why I was forgetting those things there, but thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.